Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. A lot of fishing to do. Well, of course, the onset of the turkey season means more people are going to be outside, and kayakers and canoers are getting excited about their seasons coming up. You should be excited about celebrating the North Branch of the Susquehanna River. It is the River of the Year. Kane Chamberlain with the Endless Mountain Heritage Region had a lot to do with making that happen.
We're one of 12 heritage areas across the Commonwealth, designated by the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, and we serve the counties of Bradford, Sullivan, Susquehanna, and Wyoming. We're committed to outdoor recreation development, historic preservation, and the management of the North Branch Water Trail here on the Susquehanna. So the River of the Year nomination goes on every year, and this year we decided to nominate our North Branch Water Trail in conjunction with our 25th anniversary at the EMHR. We were established in 1998, and we just thought this would be a great way to celebrate and commemorate that milestone for the EMHR. So there's an application process. They ask a lot of questions about the water trail, the length, what recreational opportunities are there, what challenges it faces, things like that. We submitted that to the POWER, Pennsylvania Organization for Watersheds and Rivers, and they were able to put us into the final four based on that application. And then it was up to the public to vote.
I voted.
Yes, you did.
I voted.
Thank you very much.
How do we do voting-wise? Do we kick butt?
Oh, yes, we did. So there were four rivers in the final contestants for the public voting, and we were able to get 35% of that overall vote. So it was somewhere around a little over 4,000 votes out of the entirety of the 11,500.
And the celebration of the River of the Year begins with a call for volunteers on April 27th and 29th.
So we're doing some river cleanups. We're, as an environmental stewardship organization, we are trying to promote that, cleanup efforts along the river and conservation to make sure that this is pristine for generations to come. So we're working with our outfitters. As water trail manager, we work with our local outfitters along our section of the river. So we have Art Coolball from Susquehanna Kayak and Canoe Rentals, and we're also teaming up with Keystone College, as well as Shadowbrook Inn and Resort. They're going to have some of their employees volunteer for the day. We got students volunteering from Keystone, and we're welcoming the community as well to come, and we're going to do a section from Tunkhannock down to White's Ferry.
And what about the one on the 29th?
So we're going to be up in Bradford County for that one. We're teaming up with Endless Mountain Outfitters, Lackawanna College, and we also have a couple of great trash removal services who are coming to, weigh the trash we collect, the pollutants, and we'll figure out how much we collected during the day. So that's going to be from Terrytown to Sugar Run.
Wow. When you really look at it, like you look now and you say there's really not a lot of pollution, but over the years, right, flooding, everything else, people that just don't care and litter, right? Where does most of this pollution come from?
Well, yeah, there is also the flooding events that wash away a lot of debris. There's also been obviously a big industrial presence here along the North Branch over the years, and that's just due to the fact that it's always been a big settlement throughout history. So, you've always had that type of pollution, but thankfully there were environmental regulations put back in place in the 70s and 80s that have helped clean up the river over time. And also it's just a community effort. It's trying to get people to realize that this is a beautiful natural resources that we should all come together and try to maintain.
So get out, volunteer, and clean up.
Absolutely.
The celebration includes a lot of time on the river through organized events.
Sojourns are a multi-day paddle on the river. We do benefit paddles as well, which are just single-day events. We do them with our water trail managers as well. But the biggest sojourn we have going on this year is the 25th anniversary and River of the Year sojourn, which is going to be June 2nd through the 10th. And that's going to go from Sayre all the way down to Susquehanna. So we're covering about 120 miles over the course of a week. We set it up in a way that a lot of people can't take off an entire week of work. So we offered single day, 3-day, and full week packages for people, and they can select which days they'd like to join us.
Art Coolball is the owner of Susquehanna Kayak and Canoe Rentals and is helping to organize the celebration. He says the interest in kayaking is amazing.
We started about 17 years ago, and it's slow to get started, and boy oh boy has it really exploded. And of course, since the years of COVID, where everybody got out, we're just seeing that continue. It is families, younger people getting involved and trying to get out. Their parents may be trying to get them out. But we see people trying, people went out and bought all their kayaks after the COVID thing. And now they're looking to join our events and, do some of the floats that we do. But we still have the people who just want to get out on their own, take a day trip out with the family, and it's a great marriage for both of them. It's really been good.
it is worth just the nature that you see.
Absolutely. Yep. The eagle population is soaring, for a better word, but has soared. And not only we have people come in saying they've seen bear, they've seen deer, beaver. It's unbelievable what people are seeing on the river.
So for the big Sojourn and the other bigger events, you share it with Endless Mountain and with
5 Mountain Outfitters.
5 Mountain Outfitters. But if somebody's saying, okay, well, I want to be part of it, talk them through it.
So basically they need to register. If they have any questions at all, because some people are squeamish, like you said, what is a sojourn? So people don't know that terminology, they can always call and we could talk them through that. But they need to register. If they have a question of they need a rental boat, what size should I get? Should I get a sit on top or a sit in? We can talk about all that information and guide them in the right direction to make sure they get the right size boat for their paddle.
So they show up at a place and you take care of the portages and stuff?
That's correct, yep. We'll take care of their boat, we'll have it there, their life vest, their paddle, and then we also have vans that will shuttle people to and from the put-ins and the takeouts.
This is pretty exciting for the river this year, and of course every year, but this year, River of the Year, you got to be happy about that.
We're thrilled about it, and it's finally getting the recognition it really deserves.
Are you excited?
We are very much excited. This was a great way to celebrate the 25th anniversary. It was just, it all came together just perfectly. So we were really happy to get this designation and the prestigious award. We're happy to get the full $10,000 grant, which we'll be using for conservation efforts, promote our sojourns, and hopefully cover a lot of the costs there along the way.
If somebody wants some information on where all this is going on, who can I talk to? How can I get involved? How can I volunteer? What is the best way to get all that information?
So we have a Facebook page, Endless Mountains Heritage Region, and we also manage the North Branch Susquehanna River Water Trail Facebook page. And we have our events listed on our website, full itineraries of what's going to be going on throughout the sojourn or paddle, whatever it may be. And you can reach out to us anytime at emheritage.org. And our phone number at our office is 570-265-1528.
And I got to tell you, I support what they're doing out there. All of those guys with the kayaks and the canoes, they want to make it easy on you. Visit that Facebook page, get the information, get involved, and have a good time. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.